Hello everyone, RPG Kingdom Kid here, bringing you some more Steins Gate. In the previous part, we saw Mayuri die at least 2 more times. One time getting shot in the head and the other time getting ran the fuck over. Like, god damn it. Stop killing my favorite character, Steins Gate. And stop having one of my other favorite characters kill her. Like, seriously, stupid Miyoka. Anyway, time leads for what, the 3rd time now, so we have... I guess technically, we only have the memory of the initial break-in still, because that happened twice without much differences, except that time we didn't get shot in the arm the 2nd time. And then we have the memories of us running, so yeah. Anyway, they still for some stupid reason only go back like a few hours. They should go back a full fucking day. Screeching in my ears, needle stabbing my brain, 1,000 emotions flooding my senses. The world bends plush. Oh wait, I actually think they went a little because it was like dusk and now it's like morning. So the pain in my wounds has vanished like magic, replaced by a piercing pain in my brain. I fight back a wave of nausea and take stock of the situation. I'm sitting on the sofa with my phone to my ear. Another successful time leap. That makes 3. Looks like the time loop machine works perfectly. I'm sure it would boost Krisu's confidence if I told her. But I'll have to wait until Mayuri's out of danger. I stand up looking around the lab. Where's Mayuri? What? Krisu, who was dozing off next to me, wakes up with a jerk at the sound of my voice. Don't shout. I've been working all night, so let me rest a bit. Where's Mayuri? What's wrong with you? She went to Lukaku. She's, remember? Damn, she already left. Should call her, send a mail. I need to get in touch with her somehow. Mary went to see someone after leaving the shrine. The question is who? Think. Is there ever possibilities? Damn, why did I forget? Before I time leap, I should have asked Mayuri where she was today. I'm not thinking straight. I have to calm down. Wait, I know. Last time we failed because we went to the Akihabara station. Should have known that Stern would be watching. This time we'll take a taxi to another station, then hide somewhere until things calm down. For now, all I can do is wait for Mayuri to return. It's driving me crazy. I consider explaining the situation to Kurisu and Daru, but I just don't have the strength to do that right now. Besides, I don't want to get them involved. I'll take care of it myself. I won't let any more of my friends die. As before, the Barroom 2 workshop closes early. Mayuri appears as Suza and Mr. Barroom are leaving. We ran through Kandai Miyoka's back streets to Ochamuzu Station, taking only minimal precautions to avoid attracting attention. We have to get there before this Sobu line shuts down. We managed to make it to the station without being stopped, but when we get there, I see a group of men waiting by the entrance. They look like CERN. Change the plans. We turn around and head for the Shin Ozu Ocha no Mizu subway station. We arrived at the station later than I intended. Don't usually come here, so I get lost. I start nervously at the platform clock. According to the station delay, the Yamabashi Kai have already been suspended operations. Wait, looks like the Kyoto line has 2. Must be protocol to assume that nearby stations may be threatened, even stations on unconnected lines. Damn! Mayuri hasn't said a word about my strange behavior. This is the 3rd time I've led her to this escape, but each time she follows me without complaint. No, this is the 2nd time, you dumbass. This is not the 3rd. He said 3rd, didn't he? God damn it, I hit the wrong one again. Yeah, this is not the 3rd. It's only the 2nd. The 1st time you did absolutely nothing. The 2nd time she got ran over. Now it's the 3rd. Does she really trust me that much? Maybe she can feel my desperation. That's why I want so badly to save her. We've been together for more than a decade. She's like a little sister to me. I'll leap as many times as it takes. Leap further! Mary tilts her head quizzically. I realize that I'm staring at her. Orkarin? Mayuri has a lot of questions, but she'll wait for now. But once it's over, I want you to tell me everything, okay? Yeah, I promise. Mayuri smiles happily at that answer. That's right. While I wait for the train, I should ask Mayuri about her whereabouts today. If I have to leap again, I'll need all that information I can get. Where did you go after you saw Lukaku? I got an email from Fubuki-chan. The thread came loose on her costume. I went to fix it. Where does Fubuki-chan live? We met at the Starbucks at UPX. So that's where she was. Just then an announcement plays over the PA system. The subway is resuming normal operations. About 20 minutes have passed since we arrived. Didn't expect to be stuck here that long, but it's okay. Right now, Miyoka should be in Akihabara, heading to the lab. Everything's going to be alright. While we're waiting for the train, I examined the route map on the station's notice board. We can transfer to an overland train in Yoyoki Uyayara. It'll take a while, but it will take us all the way to Odawara. Oh boy. Oh, our train's arriving. You can hear the rumbling and see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Yuri and I are standing just behind the white line. Reach for our hand, mean to make a dash for the train when the doors open, but I guess there's no hurry now. Let my hand fall to my side empty. The door comes closer. About the party tonight. Yuri is saying something. I can't quite hear her over the train. It got cancelled, but we should definitely... Mayuri! Nay? Suddenly Mayuri disappears. Huh? There she is leaning over the tracks. She's off balance, as if stumbling or someone pushed her. She seems to hang there for a moment and then the train comes screeching to the station. Oh my god! She looks up at me. Her eyes are wide. Her lips trembled. I knew... What the fuck, kid? Oh my god. Mayuri. I wanted to surprise her. It wasn't on It wasn't... She stares at me for a few more seconds as if waiting for me to say something, and turns and runs away. The platform is in chaos. The PA informs us that there's been a personal injury accident. Nay is already gone. I don't go after her. Instead, I peek timidly through the gaps between the train and the platform. One side of the track is a wash of red. My mind is blank. I can't think. Don't even remember how I got back to the lab. Miyoko's group should have come and gone, but the time leaping machine's still here. I guess I should be grateful. Well, Jesus Christ! Takes longer than usual to set up the machine. For some reason I have trouble recalling my own phone number. At least it's ready. Now take me back. Wow, this is probably having some lasting effects on him too. Go back further! Go back further! Thank you! Sure, it was only an hour more, but still, it's better than normal. Leap occurs instantaneously. Tyler claimed that this time machine takes 1 hour of subjective time to travel 10 years. Don't know if ours has the same behavior, but now is not the time to find out. 10 years. I have no business that far back. Besides, according to Kurisu, time leaping too far into the past would cause mental disorders due to the gap between personality and memory. Juicy chicken number one. Mayuri's saying her chicken son, though she's actually eating pre-cooked chicken from the convenience store instead of her usual juicy chicken number one. She had to switch because she can't warm up frozen chicken in the microwave, which is now a dedicated part of the time loop machine. I was right to come back 5 hours. No, you should have gone back at least a day still. Mayuri's still in the lab. But what the hell happened back there? It hurts, but I forced myself to recall that horrifying scene. Mayuri died again. This time it happened at Shrine Ozura Station, a place completely unrelated to the lab or the bomb threat. Tennoji Nei pushed her onto the track where the train tore her to shreds. Could Nei be working for CERN too? No, that can't be right. Nei has a habit of jumping on Mayuri and greeting. She was probably just being her usual effect in itself. Why did she choose that precise moment? I don't know. I sense malice. Whose malice? It's like fate is playing a cruel joke on us. Whatever the case, all that matters now is that I have another chance. I need to act. I have the power to save Mayuri. I will do whatever it takes to find a way. Keep going. This time we hail a taxi on Chuodori. It'll be expensive, but that hardly matters now. Mayuri comes along quietly. Consider taking her home to Ikebukuro, but Miyoko's group might be watching our house. I have no idea where they are at this point in time. Instead, I asked the driver to take us to Shinagawa. However, traffic is unusually heavy. The driver says it's never been this bad before. There must be an obstacle up ahead. An accident or something. It's the only explanation I can think of. We may have Akiba, but at this rate it'll take forever to reach Shinagawa. Consider getting off here and taking the train, but then I remember what happened at Ozutsu Station. I have a bad feeling about this. Traffic jam could be CERN's doing. Look out the window and scan the crowd for anyone who might be a CERN agent. Three hours later, we're still stuck. According to the conversation I overheard between our driver and another driver, there's some kind of inspection up ahead. Furthermore, it doesn't seem to be a police inspection, and a small fight broke out at the inspection site or something. To make matters worse, the road has already been closed off, and all the cars behind us are being detoured. There are only about 100 cars waiting, but the inspection has been at a standstill for 3 hours. This can't be a coincidence. Once again, I feel the malice of fate manipulating the situation. Is Mayuri going to die again? If I'd known it was going to turn out like this, I'd have ditched the taxi hours ago. It's not too late. I should pay the driver and get off right. Just then someone knocks on the window. The taxi is stopped in the middle of the road. What's going on? I look over, but I can say nothing. A man opens the door and gets in next to Mayuri. He's holding a knife. Another assassin. Mayuri, look out! Before she can reply, the man covers Mayuri's mouth with a large metal meaty hand. Try to open the door, but it's locked. Only the driver can open it from the inside. Seriously? What? What happens too fast? The man sticks her knife into Mayuri's chest. Brighter red spot stains her clothes. What? Be quiet, Okabe retardo. Another man gets into the passenger's seat. Points again at the driver and says something to him. Strength drains from Mayuri's body. Her eyes slowly close. A tear rolls down her cheek. Watch her die inches away, powerless to stop it. I can feel her last breath against my skin. They killed her again. Why? Why? Why can't I save her? Why won't you let me save her? Who decided that Mayuri must die? Miyoka? CERN? Or does the world itself wish for Mayuri's death? I won't accept that. I clench my jaw and throw myself forward, driving my forehead into the killer's nose. Falls back. I shout at the driver. Open the door! Crawl out of the taxi and take off running towards the traffic jam. After running for hours, I make it back to the lab. Luckily, every time we run, Mayuri dies. 6 hours into the past, I clench my head and rack my brain for an answer. I feel like I've hit a dead end. What do I do if we can't run away? Is there no way to save her? No, there has to be a way. What you talking about? Mayuri's blank stare is the only answer I get. This time I take her to the closest police station and beg them to protect her. When asked why, I explain that someone's going to kill Mayuri 6 hours from now. Without any proof that there's someone after her, they have no choice but to turn us away. It's past 6 by the time we leave the station, and we're left with no choice but to keep running. Stop. Stop running. Just stop. Tell her to go home. Tell her... Damn it. But then it's the whole... Okay, then it becomes the whole situation of... Okay, I'm just going to tell her to go home. What if she's dead? What if they kill her? You'll never know. So I get the whole I have to be with her type thing. Maybe just get captured and just beg for them to take her with you. That's all I can say is like get captured and be like, okay, you can take us, but please let Mayuri come with us and don't kill her, please. Just do that. Just be like, you can take us, just don't kill her. Okay, please, don't do that. Wish I could blame my previous failures on bad luck. We could try Ozuzan's Shinabashi again, and maybe this time she won't die. But I don't have the courage to try those routes again. At the same time, we can't stay in Akiba. We're running out of options. Subways, trains, and taxis, all out. Having to escape by those means will get Mayuri killed, so my heart tells me. Perhaps the fear is irrational, but I can't put it out of my mind. I've seen her die half a dozen times already. Shot, stabbed, torn to pieces. Can't go through that again. I can't either! This is killing me seeing her dying this many times. Take refuge in Yamabashi camera. Thought we could keep hiding there indefinitely, but just after 7 we hear an explosion in front of the station. Yamabashi goes into chaos. Policemen appear and start evacuating the store. When I try to explain the situation, an officer shouts terrorist and pulls his gun. This can't be happening. This isn't America. Japanese police officers don't shoot without provocation. Mayuri dies. It happened so fast. Policeman shots her right in the head. Don't know if it was a real policeman or a certain assassin in disguise. It doesn't matter. Can't deny it any longer. The world itself is killing Mayuri. Jesus! How far back we going this time? Alright, okay. This time I don't leap into action immediately. Instead I sit on the couch and collect my thoughts. Every time I try to save Mayuri, it ends up in the worst possible way. To make matters worse, I no longer even know what I'm supposed to be saving her from. Cause and effect? Why does Mayuri die? At first I thought that it was Miyoka and her hit squad, sent by CERN to steal our time machine. But as I leapt back in time again and again, the cause of Mayuri's death kept changing. At Ocha Station, she died because Nei pushed her off the platform. So it had nothing to do with that. It was an accident. Each time I leap, she dies in a different way. What does that mean? I've been thinking for an hour, and I'm no closer to an answer. I want someone to tell me, but who can I ask? I'm the only person in history to leap through time. No. So another. John Tider. But he's not replying to my emails anymore, and he hasn't posted on that channel in days. I'm not even convinced he's a real time traveler. I decided not to run this time. Instead, I'd take a different approach. Strike first. I sent Miyoka an email. I need to talk to you about a time machine. Meet me alone. I designated the roof of Rondai Kai as our meeting place. 2 weeks have passed since the satellite crashed, but it's still there and the building's still closed. At least the security has lessened, so it's easy for me to sneak in. Not that there's any sneaking to do. I just walk in through the front door like I belong there. No one questions me. Last time I came here was for Dr. Nakabashi's presentation. Of course, on this world line, the presentation was cancelled. Naturally, there's no one here but me. It occurs to me that this is a dangerous gambit. Miyoka might have a gun, and I already know that she's willing to use it. But then I don't intend to play fair either. We're supposed to meet at 5:30. It's just after 5. Came early in order to ambush her. I hid in the shadows and wait with bated breath. About 30 minutes later, I heard the door open. Miyoka makes her entrance alone. She looks around restlessly. She still hasn't noticed me. I take a gun out of my shirt. It's not real. It's feature gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun. It's just a toy ray gun with a remote control attached. Obviously a bluff, but I can still prepare on such short notice. I ran behind Miyoko and shoved the bit particle gun into her back. Don't move. Hands up. Just like a Hollywood movie. But this isn't a movie. This is real. She isn't an actress. She's a murderer. After Miyoko raises her hand, I feel through her clothes. Sure enough, she's carrying a gun. Take it from her and press it onto Miyoko's back in place of the bit particle gun. Sorry to disappoint you. The first gun was a toy. Talk. I know you were sent by CERN. How? How? You want to know how? My frustration and rage boil over. Because of her. Because of her, Mayuri. I came from the future, that's how. You think I'm lying? I've repeated the last several hours a half-dozen times already. I've lost count of how many times exactly. I haven't slept at all that entire time. Strangely, I'm not tired at all. I know what you're planning. Around 7, you're going to stop the trains. Miyoko gasped. So it was their doing. I also know that you're planning to attack the lab. You and your men. And then you're going to kill Mayuri. I understand. I'm a time leaper. Miyoko nods faintly. Could kill her now. It would be easy. But no. I need information. Who are you people? Rounders. Miyoko answers with surprising obedience. Guess she values her own life, even though she has no problems depriving other people of theirs. Rounders. What does this mean? How are you related to CERN? By email. No. Speak. The Rounders are an organization separate from CERN. Covert operations. We don't exist like a private army. No. Our mission is to find and acquire IBM 5100s. They send us around the world. We collect them. IBM 5100s. That's right. When I met her, she was looking for an IBM 5100. These days, there's nearly impossible to find. People will pay millions just to own one. Is that because CERN has been hunting them down? How many Rounders are there? Answer me. I don't know. I'm just an agent. She's not important enough to be told. Was it you who stole our IBM 5100? Yoko doesn't answer. Why does CERN need IBM 5100s? To keep hackers out? Maintain security is the highest priority for CERN. Where are they hiding? We already know they've killed hundreds of test subjects with their time travel experiments. We didn't need an IBM 5100 to find that out. Are you saying that IBM 5100 database have information more sensitive than that? I don't know. Because you're just an agent? My tone is sarcastic, but Miyoko nods. Damn, she's useless. Why did you attack the lab? Or rather, why will you attack the lab? Isn't it obvious? Because we hacked into CERN? 3 reasons. First, because of what you know. We were ordered to silence you. So CERN did know about the hacking. Second, for the time machine. The one you made. They want our time machine. CERN must be trying to monopolize time machine technology. Third, the reason it happens today. You plan to make your time machine public. How does she know that? We made that decision right after the time leap machine was completed. That was only a few hours ago. That's why I was ordered to take you in. Take us in. You killed Mayuri! She is unnecessary. Unnecessary? I nearly pulled the trigger. Okabe, Makishi, Hashidi, you made the time machine. She is expendable. Those are my orders. And after you take us in, what then? CERN will hold you prisoner, force you to complete their time machine research. Have you done this before? How many lives have you ruined for CERN's research? I do as I'm told. I was a fool to consider you my friend. I live for CERN. I live for FB. I'll do anything if FB tells me to. FB. Is that the name of her supervisor? Okabe-kun. Is it you? Are you John Titor? What? John Titor. There's no one else it could be. Me? Oh my lord. This is what I was thinking. I was thinking about this a long time ago, but I never really thought through. It was like, John Titor is him in the future. Say like he never did anything, like his whole timeline. But that goes in the whole chicken before the egg type thing, where it's like, that's a whole nother thing. But this is the whole, okay, I could go through, okay, say I was Okabe right now. I could go through my whole entire life, not hearing John Titor or anything about that, until I get to the year 2034. Or 2032 is when CERN has finally finished their time machine, and then 2034 is when John Titor decided to go back in time. Well, I become John Titor. I become John Carter. Was it John Carter? Was that his name? Was it John Carter? I'm trying to think of Terminator here now. But I become John Titor, and I go back way before in time and like say all this information stuff, hoping that I'll be like, okay, my past self will look at all this stuff and do all this stuff, and he's not affected by all this stuff, so he will know stuff. He will know these things. He will know what to do with all of this stuff. So, I'm trying to find the right words for this. So, it becomes the whole... And then it's the whole paradox thing. Like, it goes into a different world line. Like, it's the whole different, what's the word? Timeline theory. It's a whole different timeline theory. Like, I'm on the timeline where I don't hear from my future self. But there's a timeline where I do hear from my future self. And I go down that path. And then on this timeline, I go down my normal path until I become John Titor in the future, and then I go back in time. I keep going down that path until I go into the next world line, where I go into the next thing. This is crazy. This is crazy. I am, like, the first few chapters of Steins here are a bit, like, in my opinion, they were a bit, but then, what's it, chapter 5 or 4, where it kind of got a little more, yeah? But now right here, this is getting more exciting. Me? I don't have time for this. Dig the gun to Miyoka's back. If you want to live, you'll call your friends. Call FB. Cancel the attack. Miyoka shakes her head. I don't have the authority. I don't care. Find some way to stop the attack. Otherwise, I'll kill you. I can't do it. I'm not a killer. My hands are trembling, just like Miyoka's were before she shot Mayuri. Why? Why did you kill her? She was hesitating. She didn't want to pull the trigger, but she did. You didn't want to kill her, did you? So why? I just obey. FB. Then bring that son of a bitch here. Miyoka shakes her head. I don't care about your authority. If you don't do what I say, I can't. I've never... Something hard stabs into my back. Chill runs through my body. There's someone behind me. Drop the gun. Man's voice. See with Miyoka? You lie, Kiri Miyoka. I'm ready to pull the trigger in cold blood. We promised to meet alone. Miyoka doesn't answer. Said drop the gun. I'll give you 3 minutes. I'll give you the time sheet. Just don't kill anyone. If you do that, even though I'm still pointing the gun at her, Miyoka steps away and turns to face me. Her eyes are cold, her expression unreadable. You'll still be held prisoner. Forever. Miyoka takes her gun from my hand. I'm unable to resist. Please. I'm sorry about the hacking. Just please, don't kill anyone. Something strikes the back of my head. My legs gives out, instantly sending me to the ground. Darkness creeps in. Target B in custody. Requesting pickup. Deep down, I knew I couldn't save Mayuri. If Miyoka's group doesn't kill her, someone or something else will. The world itself wants her dead. That is the choice of Steins Gate. Oh boy. Steins Gate? There's no such thing. Those words have no meaning. It's just some nonsense I made up to sound cool. Steins Gate doesn't exist, but fate does. Fate, God, the will of the universe, an absolute force that no one can resist. It exists, and it sends Mayuri to death. I wake up in the back of a station wagon. Well, guys, I'm going to leave this part off right here. Super, super, wow. That's all I can say. That's what this is getting interesting. This is what I love about the visual novels here. Like 999, Danganronpa, and Steins Gate. Those are the only visual novels I've ever played. Actually, I think those are the only visual novels out here. Well, Steins Gate I haven't played all the way through. I'm just playing it right now, as you know. I think those are the only visual novels. I mean, there's probably other ones. Like I know there's a series that Steins Gate is a part of. Like there's an actual I think there's another game before Steins Gate actually. So that's probably a visual novel too and stuff. But I love visual novels. Visual novels are fun. Danganronpa will probably always be my favorite one, but I don't know. I know I said this before, but I really want to play Zero Time Dilemma because I've heard that's really great, but I need to play Virtue's Last Reward and Zero Time Dilemma. But I want to keep those things blind for you guys, and then with 999. But I want to wait till 999 comes out, possibly on the Vita. Then I'll play those games for you guys. Do it all in order like that. So yeah, and I have finally decided. I think I decided this long ago, but I don't think I told you guys yet. But I'm going to do every single ending. There's a Zuhai ending, there's a Mayuri ending, there's a Lukaku ending, there's a Ferris ending, and there's a Miyoka ending, and there's a Kurisu ending. But the Kurisu ending, you can only get by getting the true ending. And I've already kind of fucked that up, but that true ending will be the last ending I will do. And how you get those other endings, you just basically... I'll have to look up. You either don't send a D-mail at the end of these chapters, or you do. And I think it's you don't send it, then it becomes that ending. So the Zuha ending is the one that happens at chapter 6 here. So I'll do that one first. That's probably coming up soon. Probably in my next session of my recording that I do, or the next few parts. I haven't decided if I'll keep recording or not, but I'm ending the part here. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much. Oh yeah. And the whole time travel thing that I explained with the multi-universe, multi-world thing. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you like about the video, what you didn't like about the video, and let me know how you feel about the whole different world line type thing. Like the whole I'm on the world line where I don't meet my past self, or my future self, but then I grow up to go back into time, and then I go back in time, and I somehow influence my past self to do these different things, to go down a different path than the one I was on. So, how do you feel about that? As always, guys, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below, as well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter and RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter are in there too. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again, and I'll see you all next time.